Over 3,000 years ago, a boy ruled one of the greatest civilizations in history. His name was Tutankhamun, or as the world knows him, King Tut. But his life was short, his death was strange, and his tomb held secrets that would stun the modern world. What really happened to Egypt's most famous pharaoh? Let's uncover the mystery. Born around 1341 BC, Tutankhamun became pharaoh at the age of 9. Yes, a 9-year-old. Imagine ruling one of the most powerful empires on Earth, when most kids today are just starting school. But Tut's reign wasn't just child's play. Egypt was in chaos. His father, Akhenaten, had turned Egypt upside down by replacing traditional gods with one deity, the sun god Aten. The people were furious, and young Tut was crowned during this storm of unrest. His first job? Restore Egypt's old gods and calm the chaos. No pressure, right? Though he ruled for only about 10 years, Tut tried to restore balance. He rebuilt temples, brought back the gods, and moved Egypt's capital back to Thebes. But was he really in charge? Many believe that behind the scenes, his advisors and generals pulled the strings. Tut also married his half-sister, Ankhesenamun, keeping it all in the family, quite literally. Inbreeding was common among Egyptian royalty, but it came with risks, as we'll see later. Here's where things get really mysterious. King Tut died suddenly at just 19. But how? Was it an accident, an illness, or something more sinister? Modern science has revealed clues. A fractured leg suggests he might have been injured in a chariot accident. But there's also evidence of malaria in his DNA. Was it a combination of injuries and illness? Or was it murder? Some historians speculate Tut's death wasn't accidental at all. He was young, fragile, and surrounded by powerful advisors who might have wanted him out of the way. Could one of them have orchestrated his downfall? For centuries, Tutankhamun was forgotten, buried in the sands of time. But in 1922, archaeologist Howard Carter uncovered the find of the century, King Tut's nearly intact tomb in the Valley of the Kings. Inside were over 5,000 treasures, chariots, thrones, and the iconic golden mask that became a global symbol of ancient Egypt. But here's the kicker. His tomb was unusually small for a pharaoh. Some believe it was never meant for him and was hastily prepared after his sudden death. Scene of Carter peering into the tomb. Voiceover. When Carter first peered into the tomb, he famously said, "I see wonderful things," and wonderful they were. But the discovery came with whispers of a curse. The Curse of King Tut, 7 Equage, 830. Visuals of newspaper headlines about the Pharaoh's curse. And voiceover. Shortly after the tomb was opened, strange events began to unfold. Lord Carnarvon, who funded the excavation, died suddenly from an infected mosquito bite. Other members of the team also met untimely deaths. Close-up of a hieroglyph warning of a curse. Voiceover. Was it the curse of the pharaohs, as the media claimed, or just a series of coincidences? Either way, the legend added even more mystique to Tut's story. Tut's legacy, 830.930. Scene of modern exhibits showcasing King Tut's treasures. Voiceover. Today, King Tut is one of the most famous figures in history, not for what he accomplished, but for what he left behind. His tomb gave us an unparalleled glimpse into the life, death, and culture of ancient Egypt. From the intricate designs of his treasures to the ongoing questions about his death, Tutankhamun continues to captivate the world. Closing and call to action, 930, 10 Utkam. Visual of King Tut's golden mask fading into a sandstorm. Voiceover. So, what do you think really happened to the boy king? Was his death a tragic accident, a conspiracy, or something we'll never fully understand? Cue music and text. Subscribe for more ancient mysteries. Voiceover. If you enjoyed this dive into history, hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. What's your theory on King Tut's death? Thanks for watching, and stay curious.